Yeah, they're a good team. You look at their lineup; they have a lot of talent, and with their position right now, it's a hard game. They play loose. They're kind of allowed to play loose, and we got to make sure we're really sound structurally, and we got to bring our A game. Like it's going to be a big game tonight. Until the next game is another big game, so we got to take care of it as if we're playing, like any other team.
How do you think Dylan feels about, I know he's faced his former team already, but playing them again here at his home board now?
Yeah, it's. I never always, like the first time, I remember my first time going back to St. Louis, I didn't really like it. It's tough. You have a lot of buddies, and it's tough to play against your friends the first time. So I think for him, the second time around, it's got to be. I thought he played good, but I think he's going to be even better tonight for that reason. You kind of go in the corner the first time around, and yeah, you play physical, but you just played with them like 2, 3, 4 weeks ago for him. So it's a unique situation, and I'm sure he's going to bring his A game tonight.
As a veteran in this group, what's your best advice to the crew as you reach this juncture in the season? And it's like you're getting so close to clinching the playoffs, but you're still not there.
Yeah, keep pushing, and no matter the result, turn the page. The quicker you do that after a win or a loss, I think that's the best thing. It's a roller coaster, it really is, and even more so when you get in the playoffs. You lose game one, maybe you think you're not going to win one game, and then you win game one, you think you're not going to lose any, and you got to park that as soon as you can and then move forward. And it's much of the same. We're in a really good position, I think, where we can just keep advancing our position, and I think that's the biggest thing, is just move on as soon as possible, no matter what happens.
How vital was a day off yesterday?
Yeah, big. One of the hardest turnaround probably of the season. To, I don't know what time we got to the hotel, like 1:30, 2, whatever it was. Play at 5. Again, the building was rocking against Columbus, and we get there, and it was not that it wasn't great in Pittsburgh, but they're out of the playoffs, and it's different environment, different energy, and you got to manufacture your own at time, and it was a hard one. We didn't play our best. Forsey gave us a chance to win. We got 1 point, and I think in our position, any point feels bigger than one. To be honest, we got to keep pushing teams down.
You mentioned the crowd against Columbus. Yeah. 8 of the next 9 at home to wrap up the year. Just how important is the crowd?
We're excited for that. I think just the city's kind of coming alive even more as we go. Anywhere you go in town for lunch, for whatever, my kids' activities, someone bumps into me, they bring it up. They're excited. I haven't seen playoffs in a while, and I'm excited for the group. Like Claire was saying, we have a lot of work to go still. We don't want to look too far ahead, but it would be massive for these guys in here to experience that after all the gritty work, the hard work they've been putting in recent years. Oui, effectivement, c'est très important. Tu veux garder l'énergie positive qui va dans notre direction. Les partisans embarquent avec nous. Des matchs comme ce soir, c'est difficile de jouer contre une équipe qui a beaucoup de talent de l'autre bord, qui honnêtement devrait être en meilleure position qu'ils sont présentement, selon moi. Sont lousses, sont capables de jouer avec beaucoup d'énergie, beaucoup de talent. Puis nous autres, on doit la traiter comme si c'était un des matchs les plus importants de la saison. Traiter chaque match jusqu'à la fin, trouver le moyen de parker la situation, qu'on gagne, qu'on perde, puis d'avancer de l'avant. Donc, on est excités pour ce soir.
Fourth and final game against Buffalo. What's key going into tonight's game, a team that you guys haven't found a result against this year?
I think we just need to come out from the drop of the puck and play full 60. We know what they're going to bring, so we just need to make sure we're playing the right way.
A team that's coming in with a lot of goals over their past little stretch and playing loose, as David said a little while ago. Just what's the key going against a team that's maybe out of the race but playing that loose hockey?
I think we just need to stick to our structure and stick to our details, and that's what makes us so successful. So just making sure we're doing that for all 60 tonight.
8 of the last 9 at home coming up as well. Just what's key? The crowd has been an impact in the past. Just how have you seen that? How much of an impact does that have going into a game like tonight?
Yeah, obviously the crowd's been amazing for us recently. So they've been loud. They provide a lot of momentum for us. So we'll be looking forward to tonight for sure.
I mean, I'm just happy for him. I mean, he's always been a great teammate. He's always been the guy that comes to the rink and does what he has to do to get ready for playing, for practicing and whatnot. He's always been a very good teammate. So, I mean, when obviously you never like seeing a buddy go to a different team and get traded, but I mean, seeing him going to Buffalo and playing some good hockey, I think that's all. He deserved that. I mean, he came into this season, unfortunately got hurt for most of the year, then ends up getting traded. So all you want him is for him is just to go out there and have fun playing the game and have success, and that's what he's doing. So we're happy for him.
And Thomas, Thomas, from your perspective, why has it been so hard to beat Buffalo this year?
I find we don't stick to our game. I mean, it's we like playing a fast game, a pace game, a detailed game, and I kind of personally think we've kind of fell into the trap of playing their game on the rushing game and kind of going turnovers for turnovers a little bit in some ways, but. I think tonight that's the biggest thing, as we know we lost all three this season, so it's important for us to be ready tonight and take one away from these guys. It's going to be a big game. We got to make sure we bring it and don't fall in that trap again.
Rest as a weapon was once a taboo expression around these parts. How important was yesterday's day off?
It was big. It was big. The boys were a little tired for sure. That back-to-back was hard, but I mean, it's that time of the year. We played a lot of hockey and everybody's tired, so the day yesterday is always fun. You just kind of do your own thing. The guys that have families get some time at home, so it's always a good refresh, and we come into the rink and everybody's fully energized again, ready to go for tonight.
Is JVD still in the group chat? Like, did he throw anything in there after his goal last week against you?
No, he didn't, but pretty sure he felt pretty good about it. No, I saw him post-game, and I looked at him and just checking in how he's doing, and I just told him I didn't know he had that in the bag, a little toe drag, a little blocker far side, so good on him, but no, I mean, I guess in some ways that's our forwards, if somebody's got to block that shot, eh?
Like, what's it been like watching Brady grind through whatever he's been dealing with?
I mean, it's great. That's what it's all about. It's that time of the year. It's a lot of hockey. Obviously, him didn't get the bye week either, but I mean, everybody does. Everybody does at this time of the year. I don't think there's anybody in this room that feels 100%, and that's the reality of it. And it's all about finding ways to feel better for the game every night. And you know what? Like you said, Brady has been the leader behind it all, and he's been pushing for us. And obviously, you never want to see a teammate miss any games, but whatever he needs to do to get back and ready for that stretch coming up here.
Maybe the next 9 at home to wrap up the year. Just how important has the crowd been recently, and how important is it going to be down the stretch?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, the energy has been felt for sure every single game here in this barn, and it's been fun. It's all of us, we always talk about it. The energy is great every single night we play at home. So to finish and just being at home and sleeping in your own bed and everything makes a big difference. So I think everybody's going to try and enjoy that as much as they can before the playoffs. Oui, c'est ça. Je pense que dernièrement, on joue du bon hockey. Puis je pense que pour nous, c'est continuer de bâtir là-dessus. C'est de bâtir notre game. À ce temps-ci de l'année, je pense que les matchs peuvent être différents. Je pense qu'on a été dans cette situation-là pendant plusieurs années. Tu fais face à des équipes qui ont absolument rien à perdre, en fait, qui savent qu'ils ne feront pas les séries éliminatoires. Fait que c'est important pour nous de ne pas tomber dans cette trappe-là, rester concentré, puis comme tu as dit, de continuer de bâtir du momentum, jouer notre game, continuer que chaque gars dans la chambre se sente bien à propos de leur game. Puis non, je pense que c'est ça. Je pense qu'au bout de la ligne, c'est de bâtir match après match, de continuer d'essayer de ramasser le plus de points possible soir après soir, puis de bâtir les matchs pour ce qui s'en vient avant nous.
Avez-vous une explication pourquoi vous avez eu tant de difficultés avec les Sabres cette année?
Honnêtement, je pense qu'à tous les coups qu'on joue contre eux, on tombe un peu dans leur trappe de leur style de jeu et non jouer notre game. Je pense que si tu regardes le dernier match à Buffalo, qu'on a commencé les 10 premières minutes, on jouait entièrement notre game. On a complètement dominé les 10 premières minutes. Puis je pense qu'on s'est comme espacé un peu de ça. Puis je pense que du moment que tu leur laisses un peu de temps puis d'espace à cette équipe-là, ils vont créer. Ils ont des joueurs talentueux, ils ont des joueurs avec beaucoup de talent. Fait que je pense qu'à ce soir, c'est ça le plus important pour nous, c'est de faire certain qu'on est prêt dès le début du match, qu'on joue notre match, on sait qu'on est capable d'avoir du succès contre ça, puis d'essayer de ne pas tomber dans la trappe un peu, de jouer le même style de jeu qu'eux.
Coach, should we assume game-time decision or decisions on a player or two tonight?
Brady won't play. Linus is in net. Other than that, same lineup.
What's Brady dealing with?
Upper body injury.
How tough is it to lose a captain for an important game?
Yeah, it's not what you want, that's for sure. But that's part of the NHL. You're going to lose guys, and hopefully he's only out for a game.
Is it a continuation of kind of what's kept him off the ice here and there the last?
No, upper body, I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Result of that hit that he had with Ryan?
Yep.
Okay.
What kind of an opportunity is this for Angus Crookshank, who's likely going to step into the lineup?
Yeah, it's good opportunity for him. I thought last time up he played some good hockey for us. He's a feisty player. He's got good hands. He's strong on his skates. Excited for him to get in the lineup.
How do you feel Dylan Cousins complements Greg Matheson's game as they play this last?
Yeah, it's not just him. Also DP's game. Big bodies, protect the puck well. They know how to manage the puck. Smart players, all three of them. And I think when they're on their game, they've shown that they can be a handful in the offensive zone and protect pucks down low and spend quality time there.
I understand that Brady's not there, but how important is it to keep things stable with the lines and all, pushing to get some momentum?
Yeah, I mean, that ultimately comes down to the team, to the players. If your team's playing well, you tend to keep the lines together, and if you're not, you're looking for solutions, and there's usually players that aren't playing as well if the team's not winning, and you change the lines. But it's ultimately, I think every team wants to keep their lines together as long as they can. That usually means those line combinations are working.
Is the right to think, though, that your lines right now, your lineup is as deep as you've ever had this year? Fine to have.
Yeah, I think everyone kind of understands their role, understands how they need to play to have success, and yeah.
How would you evaluate Nick Jensen's game since coming back from injury?
He's been banged up for a little while. He's been okay. He's obviously battling through some stuff, and he's a tough competitor, and I'm confident in him. But maybe not his best hockey yet, but he also was off the ice for a while, hasn't had a lot of practice time, but I'm not worried about him.
Thomas Chabot, when I asked him about why you guys have struggled against Buffalo, felt you hadn't stuck to your game plan this year. What's your evaluation of why you guys haven't beaten the Sabres this year?
Well, I don't think you can just put your finger on one thing. I thought we played a good game in Buffalo last week, whenever it was, and just didn't find a way to win. Probably our best game against them, and they're a good team. They score a lot of goals. They've obviously had our number, and we got to be ready to play tonight.
The TSN broadcast on Sunday mentioned that you have a saying, see the play, make the play. I was just curious, where's that, when's the first time you'd ever heard that phrase, and why is that part of your philosophy?
Well, we want to play fast. We want to make plays with the puck, but also we don't need to force plays and turn pucks over. I think that's not a recipe for winning hockey. When you guess, you're guessing. It doesn't always work out when you're guessing, but we also, when guys see plays, we want them to have confidence to make the plays. Hence the see the play, make the play.
And when's the first time you heard that?
To be honest, I don't know. Been saying it for a while.
Did you make it up?
I might have make up a few things as we go along. I don't steal everything that we coach.